a lot of HVAC, plumbing, and electrical business owners want to elect S-Corp because I think it saves them a bunch of money, and it does in a lot of cases, but they don't actually understand why. And so this is the way I typically explain it. When you're just a sole proprietor, when you're an LLC, um, you have what's called a disregarded entity. So the IRS doesn't see your LLC. The LLC only exists for legal purposes, not tax purposes. And so you are your business, and your business is you. There's no distinction between business money and personal money. And because of that, all the money that the business makes, the IRS sees as a wage. And wages are subject to payroll taxes. And so you see here a sole proprietor, all the money coming to, whether it's because you're the owner or because you're working on jobs, it's all going to be subject to FICA tax. And so what we do, what the S corporation election does, is it says we don't want to be disregarded anymore. We want you to look at us as a corporation, as a small corporation. And so instead of getting taxed on the dividends, we're saying the corporation isn't going to pay tax. We'll just let the owners pay the tax. And so we get to make a distinction now in the way we pay the owner of what amount of money is subject to payroll tax and what amount of money is not. What amount of money should go as a distribution to the owners and land on their tax return. And so you see here the portion that is what we call reasonable compensation that lands on your W-2 is subject to FICA, but all the distribution is not. And so we need to make a determination of what exactly is reasonable compensation for the owner, more or less what's the lowest amount that we can get away with paying you and still satisfy the IRS, so that we reduce how much FICA tax you're paying, and then how much money do you need to take home all in and offset that with the distribution. Also making sure that we don't create capital gains issues and stuff like that by over distributing. And so that's how the S corporation works. And there are some drawbacks to that, though, involving when the business is you and you are your business, a lot of personal expenses can then be deducted, and we lose those deductions when we elect S Corp unless we fix it properly.